Hello, everyone. Welcome to National Intelligence Application Support or NIAS initiative. My name is Joyce Das, and I founded and run a gender equity consulting firm called GoEqual. I'm based in Canberra and work in the gender equality, disability, and social inclusion, often known as GEDC space. This year, GoEqual is coordinating NIAS on behalf of ONI. Today, I will be sharing with you some background on NIAS, its vision, how it all began, and its goals and objectives. I will also talk about what we are offering as part of this year's NIAS, and we'll touch upon where we would like to go from here. So, what is National Intelligence Application Support Initiative? NIAS is an initiative of ONI for early and mid-career researchers coming from some of the underrepresented groups in intelligence research and provides them with some additional application support for their National Intelligence Discovery Grant or NIDG and National Intelligence Postdoctoral Grants, that is NIPG. As many of you know, in 2023, ONI piloted the Intelligence Challenges Application Support or ICAS and the Postdoctoral Application Support or PASS initiatives to drive greater equality, diversity, and inclusion in the research program. This year, in 2024, taking lessons learned through ICAS and PASS, GoEqual on behalf of ONI is facilitating the NIAS initiative, as I mentioned earlier. The primary aim of NIAS is to support the development of expertise, create new insights, and lay the foundations of new capabilities in the field of national intelligence. We are committed to fostering equity, diversity, and inclusion within the research workforce. By providing targeted support to underrepresented groups, we strive to level the playing field and ensure that the best ideas are competitively proposed. So, who is eligible for NIAS? NIAS operates through two of the grant programs, as I mentioned, NIDG, which was formerly known as NISDRG, and NIPG, funded by National Intelligence Community. So the first eligibility requirement for NIAS is that you should be eligible for either or both of these grant programs. However, at the same time, you will also need to be an EMCR or early and mid-career researcher. So researchers with less than 10 years since the award of their earliest PhD, including an allowable period of career interruption. And you must be either an Indigenous or First Nation researcher or a woman and or a non-binary researcher or a person from non-English speaking background, or often called NESB, or culturally and linguistically diverse background, or a person with disability, or a researcher from a regional and remote area. The National Intelligence Application Support Initiative is guided by a set of core values and principles and assumptions. Our goal is to nurture and development of high-quality grant applications. We firmly believe that the most innovative ideas are not always generated by those most familiar with the Australian research system. NIAS aims to ensure that the best ideas are presented competitively. NIAS is designed to level the playing field, helping to balance the advantages held by more experienced or well-connected research applicants. We place a high value on fresh perspectives and recognize the importance of diverse resources. We understand that these diverse resources may require additional support to effectively navigate the grant application process. So what is happening under NIAS this year. As part of NIAS activities, is focused on potential NIPG applicants. So what's happening this year under NIAS? This part of NIAS activities is focused on potential NIPG applicants. You probably know that we have already held the NIDG presentations earlier this year. So today we have a couple of esteemed presenters who are basically NIPG recipients from previous rounds. These speakers will share their insights and experiences with you, not only in the NIPG application space, but also the barriers and challenges they faced when as EMCRs themselves. What challenges and barriers their students or their colleagues from these underrepresented groups face and how they overcome them. They will provide valuable perspectives on the challenges and opportunities within the NIAS framework. Today we have two speakers lined up for NIAS, particularly focusing on NIPG applications. The first speaker is Akhtar Sharma from the University of Southern Queensland and NIPG Round 2 recipient. Then we have Peter Richards from Charles Sturt University, and Peter is NIPG Round 3 recipient. So we really hope these talks will give you invaluable insights into not only the NIPG applications, but also provide you with strategies to overcome the barriers and challenges that you may face as an EMCR researchers from one of these underrepresented groups. However, I must say that despite our best efforts, researchers from underrepresented groups continue to face significant barriers. These include limited access to resources, lack of mentorship, and systematic barriers that hinder their ability to compete on an equal footing. For example, early or mid-career researchers, Indigenous or First Nation researchers, female or non-binary researchers, people from non-English speaking backgrounds, individuals with disabilities, and those from regional and remote areas often encounter unique challenges that can impede their progress. And frankly speaking, there is no magic bullet that can solve all of these issues overnight. This requires continuous efforts from all sides, from all key players. And ONI's NIAS initiative is just one of them. You can say this is a drop in an ocean, but it is definitely a starting point. In the last year, through ICAS and PAS initiatives, we have already begun to see positive outcomes. Many participants have reported increased confidence, awareness, and improved grant applications. Looking ahead, our key priorities for the future development of NIAS include expanding our support mechanisms, fostering collaboration and partnership, and continuously adapting our strategies to meet the evolving needs of the research community. We are committed to ensuring that NIAS remains relevant and responsive, and we welcome innovative approaches and best practices from other programs to enhance our efforts. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the National Intelligence Application Support Initiative. We are excited about the future and the potential to make a meaningful difference in this space. Thank you.